Welcome back to Kay's Cozy Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I made these Harry Potter inspired Butterbeer Blossom cookies. As a fan of Harry Potter, I'm super excited to share this recipe. First, grab a bowl and add in 1.5 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt, and mix that together. Next, grab your stand mixer and add in half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, at least 3 tablespoons of this butterscotch pudding mix, and here I'm only adding 1.5 tablespoons, but I did adjust this later since this was the first time making this recipe. Here I'm adding about 1/2 cup of peanut butter, and lastly add about a stick and 1 tablespoon extra of unsalted butter. And once you have that mixed, you'll add in 1 egg and a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And the final step here is to add in the flour mixture, and you just want to mix this until it's incorporated with the rest of the ingredients, doing your best not to overmix. Also, during this process, you'll be stopping the mixer just to scrape down the sides. And this is how your dough should be looking once you're done. Now you can set that to the side, grab a plate and add in 1/2 cup of white sugar. Then set up a baking sheet to the side so you can place your cookie dough balls there. Next, you want to use an ice cream scoop to grab your dough. My ice cream scoop was pretty big, so I'm only using about half to grab the dough. Then I am forming the ball in my hands and rolling it into the sugar. Once you have your dough balls prepped, you will preheat your oven on 350 and bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. And while they're baking, you can unwrap your kisses just so that they'll be ready once the cookies finally come out of the oven. And one tip I do recommend here is either keeping the kisses in the fridge until you're ready to use them, or you can put them into the freezer maybe 30 minutes before you decide to bake the cookies, just so that they don't melt too much once you finally press them in. And now that they're done, you can see that they may have some cracks in them, which is completely fine. And I let these sit for a couple minutes before I added the kisses. And as you can see, I am just gently pressing them in. And you will notice maybe 1 or 2 minutes after putting them into the cookie, they may melt slightly at the bottom, but that's fine. Just give them some time to reset. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you're a Harry Potter fan. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.